Okay, I'm going to do a little short video on Kempton Park Racecourse, first horse racing video I've done on the channel. Its future is now in doubt. It was meant to be sold off by the Jockey Club to developers after 2021, I believe, 2020. Its future is now in doubt. Speltham Council, the local council in Surrey, which I have actually lived in, and my ex-partner still lives in, so I know the area quite well, have rejected their planning application. There are other options they can do. They can sell it on to other investors who want to keep it open, or they can own it and shut it down, leave it vacant. The local councils in Surrey are, as a whole, going, which is surprising because Surrey is the richest county in money earned by us, the taxpayer, wealthiest county for earnings. Basically, the local councils are bankrupt. Speltham have said no to the planning application. Now, Kempton Park Racecourse does employ a lot of local young people. It hosts the King George VI Chase on Boxing Day, which will be allegedly moved to Sandown regardless. I believe that's what the Jockey Club want to do, and they want to spend the money off the selling of the land to develop Sandown. However, there are ways of doing it. They could still sell it and keep it open as a racecourse. There's a knock-on effect when you shut a racecourse down on local trainers, their backroom support staff, the saddle makers, the blacksmiths who do the horses' shoes, the stable lads, stable girls, the grooms, the stable hands, the administrative staff. There'll be local trainers who normally send their racehorses in the southeast to certain racecourses around London, and that will have a knock-on effect on the all-weather and the jumps. The Kempton Park's future's been in doubt now for a while. I think the owners have been too short-sighted because Sandown is not the biggest racetrack either. You've got to look at the big ones like Aintree and Ascot and what they've done, constantly redeveloping the site, making the site a better experience, modernising but keeping it fully open. I think what they're doing at Kempton Park, their plans are the wrong way of thinking, personally. On that token, though, look at what Newbury did. They sold off their old stable blocks and turned them into flats, so you can actually, for free, after you bought your flat or rent your flat, you can watch a horse race meeting for free. Jump to a flat. Oh yeah, it's all flat. Sport on. They, I think, worked the right way. They kept the site open, redeveloped certain areas, turned to flats. It's also a prime example of a racetrack with a train station. Same as Kempton. They both have linking train stations that were built specifically for the racetrack. Newbury and Kempton both have train stations almost attached that you get out and go to the race meet through. This is not the last we've heard of this. The future of the racecourse is in doubt, mind, so we'll have to see what happens going forward. But at the moment, racing will still take place there for now until the proposed closure date. I honestly think that there will be a solution found, probably from outside investment from United Arab Emirates, the Emirates states, the Gulf states, because there's a lot horse racing is a religion to them at the moment, and they have put a lot of money into British horse racing. I can see a solution where they end up taking a share of the ownership of the racetrack and some kind of development where they refurb it a little bit and modernise it a little bit, and I can see Kempton staying open. But at the same time, I can also see it closing. It's a dark day if it closes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.